Hello, my name is Agatha, and this is the tarot reading for the month of July for the sign of Gemini. This is a very general reading. If you'd like a private consultation, please send an email to dunyazade@gmail.com and I'd be delighted to work with you. I'm going to use this month the Pictorial Key Tarot and then the Animal Spirits Knowledge cards for a general message from your spirit animal. This is going to be beginning, middle, and end of the month, and it's going to be an interactive reading. So you can pick 1, 2, or 3, or you can pick, if you have the Sun in Gemini, option 1, if you have the Moon in Gemini, option 2, or if you have the rising sign in Gemini, you can pick option 3. It's totally up to you. So let's start with the Animal Spirit card. So what are the characteristics of the animal spirit that you should incorporate this month of July, Gemini? So pick A or B. A or B, okay? Have you picked? If you picked A, the card that came out for you was Raven. And what does it say? The symbology is creation, magic, and illumination. The raven is frequently associated with powerful magic and omens. Its symbolism parallels that of the coyote and the rabbit in Native American myths, and it is worshipped as a deity, as a god. The Haida and Tlingit peoples of Western Canada and Alaska revered the raven as a hero and helper of human beings, a role reflected in the bird's prominent position in the totems of the Northwest. The raven is believed to have placed the sun, moon, and stars in the sky, bringing light to the people both day and night. So what part of this resonates with you? Maybe you should incorporate, maybe it will be a month where you'll be creative, maybe it will be a month where something in your life will be illuminated, where you'll have like a sudden epiphany, or maybe it will be a month where you'll be in close connection with magic, with magic in your life. Now, if you picked B, what is the animal spirit telling you? You have the parrot, and the symbology is love, prophecy, verbosity, and mediation. The parrot has had a variety of symbolic meanings in different times and places. In pre-Columbian America, it was considered to be an oracle able to predict weather. In Hinduism, it was an omen of love that carried Kama, the god of love, on its back. The Pueblo Indians considered the parrot a supernatural bird of the sun, an association that likely arose from its brightly colored plumage. Because of its incessant chatter, an ability to imitate speech, the parrot has also been associated with foolishness and loquaciousness. However, this talent for speech also deemed the bird an interlocutor between the human and spirit worlds. So this month will be maybe a month where you'll be more in connection with love, or you have the ability to see things before they happen, or you'll have the ability to speak in a very loquacious sort of manner. So there's many different ways of incorporating the meanings of the parrot into your life in July 2017 if you picked the option B. Now let's start with your reading. If you have the sun in Gemini, if you have the sun in Gemini, or if you picked option 1, how will the month of July be for you? So the cards that came out for you were the Page of Swords, the 10 of Swords, and the Magician. In the beginning of the month, you might initiate some sort of conflict with someone. The Page of Swords might indicate someone from an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. So it could be you, and you might initiate some sort of conflict, open conflict with someone because maybe you just had it, you had enough. If it's not you, it could be someone. You might be reacting, by the way. You didn't plan this out, it just kind of erupted, kind of. But it could be also someone who initiates a conflict with you, Gemini, and this person could be from the sign one of the signs that I've mentioned, This person could be young, could be a young man, could be extremely immature, might be the type of person who thinks that he is the only one. I'm saying he, could be a she. Might be the type of person who thinks their ideas are the only ones valuable, and he knows what it's right and everyone else is wrong. So you might be forced into a conflict with this person who's very immature, is behaving like a kid. Could even be an older person, but is behaving in a very immature sort of way. Doesn't reflect, doesn't think before they act. In the middle of the month, you have the Ten of Swords. So whatever conflict that started in the middle of the month is going to end in a very negative way, I'm sorry to say, in the middle of the month. So either it was a person that just aggressively came after you, or you who has initiated this conflict. Whomever did it, in the middle of the month, it will determine part of your life will end. Now, this could be a relationship that ends. Maybe you had like a love relationship with this guy, and you just had it. Either he attacked you or you attacked him, verbally speaking, not physically, and you just had it and just responded. And because of you responded, because you were afraid to react, you were not afraid to speak your mind, just made it kind of made this relationship end. Okay, it could be because he ended it, or she ended it, or because you ended it. Now, it could be a love relationship, it could be a job, it could be any other type of relationship. Maybe, let's say, you have a sibling who's an asshole, who's always behave like a jerk, and you just had it, and this sibling could have like cut connections with you totally at the middle of the month. Whatever this conflict is with whomever, at the middle of the month, is part of your life is no longer there. It just ends in a very painful way, I'm sorry to say. However, at the end of the month, you have the Magician. So whatever happened, it liberated you. It gave you space to self-determine your life and your own faith. Now you can go whatever the hell you want to go. Now you can do whatever the hell you want to do. You can manifest your own reality, and you don't have to kind of depend on others. It's whatever this was, it liberated you. And at the end of the month, you'll see that. You'll see that you can determine your own life, your own faith, and your own way. Now, let's go to the next option. The option 2. Or if you have the moon in Gemini, how will be the month of July be for you? Well, in the beginning of the month, you have the King of Pentacles. Middle of the month, you have the Page of Cups, and at the end of the month you have the Three of Wands. So it could be that maybe some of you you are in a very good position in terms of money and finances, Gemini. So maybe you got a promotion, maybe you achieved a leadership type of job, or you just assessing all the money that you have. It could be that, or you could be dealing with a person from a earth sign. It could be a man, it could be a woman, but it showed up as a king. I'm going to say it's a man from an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. And this person could be your husband or ex-husband, father, grandfather, boss. And this is a very pragmatical sort of person. This person is a great businessman, knows how to handle money, is rich, and you might be talking to this person or asking him for advice in terms of money. So maybe you want to start a new job, something like that, and you might be asking for advice from this person, or you might be asking for a loan from this person, or it's not necessarily a person, it could be an institution, it could be a bank or any other type of institution, and you go to this institution and you ask for a loan or for money so you can open up a business. Or it could be, and I'm saying this, I'm going to say this because of the Page of Cups, it could be this is your ex or this is your husband, and the money that you're asking for, or the money conversations that you're having with your husband, are connected in more specifically in the middle of the month with your kid, one of your children. Could be your son, could be your daughter. It's a young kid. Could even be a teenager, and maybe he or she just got accepted to go to college, and this is going to cost money. And this maybe he or she needs to travel to go to college, because I say this because of the Three of Wands, and money is going to be necessary. Now we're going to talk, and you're planning everything out, with your husband or even with your ex. I would say that in terms of money is not an issue. If you have an ex, you're going to go to your ex and just explain the situation. Our kid is got accepted in, I don't know, Harvard or whatever, and is gonna need money, so money is not an issue. That's what I'm thinking. Or you could be opening up something, a business that will give you extreme emotional satisfaction. And in the beginning of the month, you're going to ask for advice, not exactly money, but you're going to ask for advice from someone, could be your boss, for instance, in terms how to open up a business, how to set up this business, how to be pragmatical about it, how to set everything up, how to pay taxes, the practicality of the business and how to make it successful. You're going to go to this person. Or you can go to this person, could be, again, a boss or family member, and you go to this person to ask for a loan so you can open up this business. Or you can go to an institution, a bank, to ask for a loan so you can open up this business. This business could even be connected with children and helping children. So it's not necessarily a bank, it could be an institution. And you go to this institution to ask for money or funds so you can help kids. Could even be that. Help kids in a way that will expand their world view. Because at the end of the month you have the Three of Wands. Now, if this is a kid, maybe at the end of the month he will have to travel already, because he or she will have to find a house, find a place, go to live, if this is a school type of thing. So at the end of July, you'll have to leave. You'll have to have the money in place to rent a place, to pay for tuition, money will be needed. If it's a business type of thing that will give you tremendous emotional satisfaction, I'm thinking that you will, quote unquote, bet on this business and this business idea and whatever it is, and everything is in place and you are very practical with it, and at the end of the month you'll start seeing the results of this new business adventure. Your ships are coming in, so maybe you'll get a lot of sales, and maybe you get a lot of clients. So it's a winning business, I would say, that will fill you with satisfaction. Another way of reading this, it could be also that you're talking with your husband, for instance, or ex-husband, connecting with your kid. Why? Maybe your kid is young, and maybe you have an ex, and this ex is living abroad. So and this ex wants your kid to spend the holidays with him. I'm saying him, it could be a she, but it's more like a him. And at the end of the month, your kid travels to go and see his father, or all of you travel. It could be all of you. If you're not divorced, all of you travel, and you take the kid as well. So maybe before, when you went on vacation, you didn't take your child. Maybe your child was too young, and now it's all of you. You all travel. So it's many different ways of reading these cards. So now let's move on to the next sign, the next option. The next option, the third option, or if you have the rising sign in Gemini, how will the month of July be for you? So in the beginning of the month, you have the Queen of Pentacles. In the middle of the month, you have the Four of Cups. At the end of the month, you have the Four of Wands. So what does this mean? In the beginning of the month, with the Queen of Pentacles, you might be talking or dealing with a mother figure in your family, and this mother figure could be motherly figure, mother, grandmother, older aunt, older sibling, older sister, could even be a boss I'm thinking more motherly figure from an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, the type of person who always wants for you to feel good and is very generous when they receive. So they're always giving you food and always making sure that you are comfortable, that the bed is comfortable, that everything smells nice. That sort of person that really wants their loved ones to feel comfortable and is generous towards them. So you might be talking to this mother figure. Could even go on a vacation and to see this motherly figure, a grandmother, a mother, even an aunt. Or you, Gemini, could have something in an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, and you are, I'm sorry, reviewing your budget, your domestic budget, or investing in something, and you're very aware of your money, of your finances. You're saving something, but you're paying close attention to it. Or you could, be promoted, or you could be in a leadership type of position, or you could be dealing with a woman who's your boss. And then in the middle of the month, you have the Four of Cups. This is like an offer that comes out of the blue, that comes unexpectedly. That's how I'm going to read it. And this offer could come from your company. Maybe the company in which you work is almost all of your colleagues are female. And maybe the offer that you get is like a leadership position, for instance. Or it could be the offer that you get is from your motherly figure. It could be your mother, grandmother, aunt, someone with money, someone who belongs to your family, someone who's female, and they, without you expecting it, they offer you something. And at the end of the month, you have the Four of Wands. Why they offer you something? Maybe some of you are getting married at the end of the month. So this offer could be an offer connected with your job, with your profession, with your career, and you unexpectedly got a raise or unexpectedly got promoted, and at the end of the month, some of you might be celebrating with your spouse. You're so happy. Oh my God, I got this great promotion. Oh my God, I got this wonderful raise. I didn't expect it. And you're celebrating with your spouse, and you're so happy. Or it could be that you already had planning out for a while that at the end of the month of July 2017, you were going to get married. So you're going to get married. Everything is just already planned. And maybe this motherly figure, in the middle of the month decides to offer you something as a gift for your marriage. It could be all sorts of things. It could be like they offer you, or she offers you, a honeymoon. Maybe you couldn't take a honeymoon, and now you could, because maybe she bought you like a cruise ship, not like a trip on a cruise for like 7 days, and she offers you and your newly spouse that, or she offers you money, or any other thing. It's like an offer because you're getting married. Whatever happens, I think at the end of the month there might be like a big, if there's no wedding, it could be like a big family celebration. There's a big family celebration at the end of the month also. So I'm thinking this is a very positive reading for you. Anyway, this is a very general reading. If you like a private consultation, please send me an email to dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'd be delighted to work with you. Bye bye.